I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my LinkedIn? There comes Kurt. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. I was on a Zoom meeting this morning with another group, and the sound was just fine.
I was like, what is going on? And then I get all this meeting code and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming back. Welcome, everybody.
Who was the gentleman in the UK? Is it Jack? Is that his name?
Oh, Mike.
Mike. He
Yeah.
probably won't be here tonight. I was on his live and he said he probably won't be able to make it.
Yeah, well, it's midnight for him, I think. It's a count
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably about midnight. So I know that. I totally understand. So I'm just going to check my notes here. There's always lots to talk about. So last time we just got started going through the groups, I think. Yeah. We were talking about how to make connections. So I'm just going to open my Word document. There's a little bit more work involved in building relationships with people on LinkedIn, but boy, those relationships are so solid. They're the best that I've ever had.
So why do you think that they're the best relationships?
Because everybody there on LinkedIn is there to do business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's talking in the background here. If you've got new noise in the background, a TV, or you're talking to somebody, please, mute. Otherwise, you can stay unmuted. Okay, I've got some blurbs that I've put together. So there's 5 reasons why we need to use LinkedIn. Number 1, and these stats I got from my oldest son, who's a lead programmer for a big company in the United States. And when I was first laid off my last job at the age of 61, he was working with Microsoft and he got headhunted by another huge company in the United States. I don't want to say the name of the company because I don't want to get him into trouble. But he's the one that actually taught me how to use LinkedIn. And here's the thing. The average, this is what he told me, because he has to know stats, because when they were working for Microsoft and they were developing programs, they had to know age groups, who's their perfect customer for each different product that they're developing, right? And what incomes were for the different demographics. And he said that the average income of people on LinkedIn is between 76 and 86,000 annually. This is in US dollars. The average income of executives like CEOs and business owners and the high uppers is between 125 and 150,000 annually. And he said the biggest kept secret to LinkedIn is in the groups, and it definitely is. It's proved itself to me over the years. It's the most professional, number 4, the most professional platform on the internet, bar none. And number 5, everybody on LinkedIn is there to do business. Either they're looking for work, looking for a job, and if they're looking for work, they're usually open to other streams of income as well, because they've probably been looking for work for quite a while. And especially if they're over 50, people over 50 are having a really big challenge trying to get work again, trying to get hired again, because it's not anything to do with their age in particular. It's to do with the fact that they commandeer from all their experience a larger wage, right? And so the businesses are having a really hard time and struggling to stay afloat. So they're always looking for ways to cut corners. So they're going to offer $10 an hour, which is, well, now it's 15. It used to be $10 an hour minimum wage. And so I know shouldn't say that way. I have met so many people who are 50 plus who are in that minimum wage bracket, and they're working 3 jobs, guys, 50 plus. That's really hard on your body to have to work that many hours every week. So they're open to doing other things, right? If they're looking for work, they're open to doing other things as well. And that was me. When I first started LinkedIn, I was laid off my job. I was 61. I had put out a myriad of resumes trying to get a job offer, get job interviews. And back then, the minimum wage was $10 an hour. I got one job offer out of all the myriad of resumes. I lost count after 75 resumes I put out there. And it's like I got hit over the head with a virtual 2x4. It just said, boink, come on, you're going to have to work 3 of these $10 an hour jobs, right? And I can't physically do that anymore. I just couldn't see how I could even begin to do it, even though I stay active and exercise regularly. I've got bone on bone arthritis in my knees from when I used to break horses and they tried to break me. So I just had to do something different. And so I started doing network marketing, and if any of you have been involved with network marketing, you know that every sale you make, you have to share it with a whole bunch of people, right? And you only get to keep 6 to 25%, depending on what it is you're selling and what company you're with, right? So I learned really fast that I needed to get out of network marketing. I needed to find something that I could do that would work more by itself, because I was spending 16 to 18 hours a day on my computer and trying to figure out how to do posts and trying to figure out how to build, because I'd go to these sit down to breakfast networking meetings, and at the first meeting I went to, I sat there and I watched people come through the door. They all had gray hair or they were bald. And I just went, oh my gosh, they're just like me, out of work, trying to figure out a way to bring an income into their home, right? Because they realized they didn't have enough savings. And my husband and I, we didn't have enough savings. It was less than 100K. So we thought it was a lot, but it's not anywhere near enough in Canada to be able to carry you through to whenever for your rest of your born natural. So I started looking for ways to build some kind of a passive side income. And by that time, my oldest boy had taught me how to use LinkedIn, and he had hired me temporarily to do work for him on the side to help him with some of his projects that he was working on, because he used LinkedIn to hire software engineers. And boy, there are so many software engineers from all over the world, and they're willing to work for any money now. They're just in such huge demand. But there's so many of them that everybody's getting trained to be a software engineer. They call them, software engineer. They're the actual writers. Pardon me?
Those used to be near the top of the tier pay wise.
Yeah, they used to be, but there's so many of them now that it's driving the price down, right? So, and so my second son, my oldest son is working for this huge other company in the US that he doesn't use LinkedIn for them so much anymore. In fact, I think I know a little bit more about LinkedIn than he does now. I learned after what he taught me the basics, and I've had several LinkedIn coaches, so I've learned a little bit from multiple people about LinkedIn. But the biggest kept secret to LinkedIn still is in the groups. And that's what I teach all the time, because my son is the only one that's ever taught me about the secrets of the groups. The other ones, they think they have the secrets of the groups, but they don't, because I've seen them teach. But here's the thing about your customers or your connections on LinkedIn. When you get somebody following you on LinkedIn, they very seldom ever leave you. They are there forever. So when I started this legacy program in September of 23, it took me 2 weeks to get everything all set up because I made a mistake. I missed a dot. I had no idea I missed a dot. I was so green because I'm not techie. And it's like finding a needle in a haystack. And I went to our tech Zoom, and the tech was able to go in there and figure out, oh, you need to do this, copy this, paste this over here, and got it all fixed. And right after that, it was one of my clients on LinkedIn who had been following me for years who bought the big pack. right? And then I worked through the fall to learn TikTok, and I stopped using LinkedIn. Oh, if I'd only knew, if I'd have only known that I should have started with my strength. That was LinkedIn was my strength. But everybody was doing Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. And so I was trying to learn all these other things. And then I got hacked the end of November, and I got my Facebook stolen. I lost my Instagram. I lost my TikTok. And to this day, I don't have Facebook. I had almost 5,000 followers or friends on Facebook. But I used Facebook to verify getting signed in with Instagram and TikTok. And that's why I lost my Instagram and TikTok. So with TikTok, they allow you to have up to 7 different profiles going up and running on TikTok. So I was able to set up another program right away. But with Instagram, you have to validate it with Facebook. And I couldn't set up another Instagram. And I don't think I'll ever set up another Facebook, because that was a really bad hack. They went in there and they go after people who have big accounts. And they've gone into some of my friends, and it's a guy from Dubai. He hacked my oh, what's that called? WhatsApp. He hacked it, got into it, and he phoned me 4 times in the wee hours of the morning, threatening me. And he's from Dubai. Do you think I'm ever going to do business with anybody from Dubai ever again? No. And I said to him, I said, you know what damage you guys are causing? You're causing everybody in your country to be alienated from everywhere else in the world. Nobody will want to do business with you guys. They hacked into some of my friends' accounts and stole money. They got it right into their bank accounts and stole money. And they haven't been able to get their money back. And it's just broken my heart. So that's why I won't set up another Facebook account, guys. You just cannot trust them. Meta is the worst. My oldest son said to me, Mom, if you get into Facebook, do not sign up with Meta, because what happens if you have Meta, you go into it's like you go into the bank, and there's this big reception area where they have the tellers, right? The tellers are all gone. With Meta, there's no tellers. They're all gone from their cubicle, and they've left the vault wide open. You can walk right into that bank and right in past where the tellers usually go, right into the the vault, and steal whatever you want. That's Meta. Meta has opened it up so that the hackers have free reign. So you got to get double opted in everything you got. Your bank accounts, all your social media has to be double opted in, and they can't be all on your computer. You have to use an authenticator so that the numbers change every minute. And use your phone too. But here's what happened when they hacked my Facebook. They got in, they changed my email, they changed my password, and they changed my phone number to their phone number. And you get this little message from Facebook says, is this you? This was changed. And I said, no, it was not me. No, it was not me. No, it was not me. Didn't help one bit. I tried getting hold of Facebook to let them know. So if you guys get any messages that look like they're from me, I am not on Facebook anymore. It's this guy, this hacker that's running my account. So report it right away as an impersonation. Somebody is impersonating me. If you say it's hacked, Facebook will do nothing. But if you say somebody's impersonating somebody, then Facebook will do something. So I'm sorry for the rant.
And the latest thing with Facebook, Christine, I got a message yesterday, an email yesterday, that when you do lives on Facebook after 30 days, they're going to remove it. So if you're not saving your live videos, you're going to lose content. So
wow. Interesting. So here I am, a boomer. I just had my 76th birthday, and I'm online fighting for my life, guys, because our pensions are so low in Canada. And if we don't boost our pensions and get ready for retirement, if you found yourself in your 50s and out of work and not prepared for retirement, this legacy program is the best thing I've found anywhere on the internet. And because I've been on the internet now for 14 years trying new things. I got out of most all my network marketing stuff. I think I'm in maybe about 3 to 5 network marketing things. It's because they have products that are helping my arthritis. I don't want to have, I'm bone on bone, and they tell me my next step is knee replacement surgery. And I just, oh, I'm fighting that so hard. But here's the thing. If you make a mistake online, this is what I've learned. If you're online and you make a mistake with the programming or whatever, it's fixable. It can be fixed online. So when I made that mistake and I missed the dot and the techs were able to find it and figure it out. Now I know by looking at it, because I've learned, right? You make these big mistakes and you never forget your mistakes. So that's enough ranting for now. I'm going to show you a document that I've put together. And these are things that I just copy and paste into LinkedIn when I'm building relationships with people, okay? And this one here is the one I'm using right now. Hope you're doing great. Gave you some cool endorsements on LinkedIn. I used to think that endorsements were totally bogus. Then LinkedIn hit me over the head with a virtual 2x4. I realized their value and started reaching out to my network. Been checking out how people make money effortlessly by saving on their normal day-to-day purchases. And this is a link to a network marketing group that I belong to now for a couple of years. It's Nexus Rewards. They have a travel package on there. They have all kinds of things that you can save. You can save when you just copy and share the receipt for all your purchases, and you get a percentage back. They send it back to you right away. And so this is one of the good things that I found on there.
Were you trying to show that to us?
Yeah. Oh, did I not share my screen?
No, you didn't. Not that.
Oh, right. Okay. It's on how do I do that? Let's see.
Good question, Donna.
Yeah, thank you. Here's what happens.
You can stop sharing and then go to the screen, click on the screen that you want to share and then reshare.
Okay, we'll try that and see how it works here. Stop share, and I'll take you into my document. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm talking away like crazy. And
I didn't want to interrupt you, but I just put the question in.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to share. Where's my Word document? There we are. And I call this, it's got a strange name, but don't pay any attention to the name of the document. So this link that I've got in here is a link for people to go and do a survey. It's connected to system.io, and people can go and they can do this survey for free. And I don't monitor the survey at all. It's just for their own information. But what happens, in order for them to take the survey, they have to leave their email, and it goes to my system.io email list, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to sign up, they can sign up for free in this Savvy Spender thing. Or you can pay $10 a month. But, people can just sign up for free. But right after the link, it says online is the key to building all types of businesses these days. If you prefer not to check out the survey, feel free to simply return the endorsement. Thanks a bunch. Can't wait to catch up. Cheering your success, Christine. So that gives them an out, so they don't feel like they're being cornered into anything. And the only reason I'm sharing this with you is because it's one of the surveys that I use to build my email list on LinkedIn. Okay. I have another one. Let's see. This is
Christine,
another.
Where do you find these surveys? Or do you make, where do you come across them?
I got it from the group that I belong to. It's another group that I belong to for for Nexus Rewards. So it's part of my network marketing group.
Okay.
And there's a guy in there that connects everybody up to system.io with the survey. But here's what you can do. I went into YouTube, and I found a video in there that there's all kinds of videos on how to connect your survey up to system.io to build your email list. And it's quite simple to follow to do that. And you can go into ChatGPT and you can create a survey and ask ChatGPT to create the survey for you. So you have the one survey that I've had that has been really successful is called, now let's make sure I get the wording right. Personality styles according to birds.
Okay.
So if you ask ChatGPT to create a survey for you, just ask them to create the survey on personality styles according to birds. It's a fun survey to have. And then you just go to YouTube, find one of the videos in there and follow the video to get it connected up to system.io.
So what are we searching for in the videos? Is it like survey builder or because that could lead us down many different paths. I'm just wondering if you have a particular video link you could share maybe in the group, possibly.
I'm trying to remember where I stuck it.
Because I've never heard this strategy before.
Yeah.
And just
and
I
that's what I'm
understand
telling
it.
you.
Like it seems like a fun way to just get people in your funnel and then
Yeah, it
not in the
is.
funnel, but on your list, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
I can give you a guy's name as well. And if you want to pay him, he only charges about $80 or something to get, it's either $47 or $80, I can't remember, to connect it up to system.io for you if you want. But if you want to try the YouTube first, go right ahead. I'm just going to go and do a little bit of a search here. All you're going to see is my Word document right now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go in the background and see if I can find that YouTube video. And it's about connecting the surveys, connecting connect YouTube.
And are the surveys built? What platform are the surveys built on? Are they built in System.io? No.
No, what I did is I used SurveyMonkey. You can get into SurveyMonkey.
Oh,
for
you
free.
built in SurveyMonkey.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you that part.
Yeah, because I was wondering if someone fills in the survey and then they hit submit, then usually with a survey, there's something that comes back to them. Like if it's personality type according to birds, you would then get the result of what you're, if you're a blue jay or a raven or whatever.
In order to take the survey, you they have to leave their email, right? And as soon as they leave their email, it goes into your system.io email list, right?
Yeah.
So and then that opens up another window so they can go in and actually take the survey.
Is that connected through Zapier? I just saw one of the YouTube videos talks about Zapier as well.
Oh, I never thought about using Zapier. But here I've got some videos and I'll tell you the name, system.io survey funnel tutorial.
Can you put the link in the chat?
Oh, that's smart. That's a smart
just
idea.
copy the link from the top. Yeah, and put it in the chat.
Okay, let's see what I've got here.
We'll keep you on track here, Christine.
Oh, thank you. It's been quite a day. Every day. Well, it's really been an exciting day because I finished my certification today. My legacy done. And it took me 3 hours to get through it all. I was
Really? It didn't take me that long.
Yeah.
I did mine yesterday.
Oh,
I'm working on it too. It's been like an hour, 90 minutes maybe that I've been working on it. It's long.
Well, I thought I'd finish the segment and I would think I was finished and then it would ask me another question. I have to go into another segment and it would ask me another question at the end of that segment. Anyway, I'm not going to go on anymore.
So you do all the steps in one hit? Because I did up to module 5 previously.
Oh yeah, I did the first one right after they launched. They put that little box there for and I did all what was in there. That was completely done 100%. And I guess it didn't show up for some people. I didn't realize you had to refresh the screen because it kept showing that it was all done. It was all done. It was all done. And this morning, I read a message in our community that said I probably need to refresh if it's not showing up. So here's non-techie me. Oh, okay, I'll refresh.
Yeah, because mine came up with a date that it would open on the 21st. So I actually did mine yesterday because I had things on prior to that. So I think it took me probably maybe 45 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, that's about what it took me, I think. I did mine
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the one that I found was the best one. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to put the link in the chat for you guys.
Beautiful. You're a gem, you are, Christine.
Oh, I hope
diamond,
so.
a
I just-
diamond.
I just want to help you guys so much because I've struggled. Guys, I can't tell you enough. I've been in tears. I've been ready to throw my computer across the room because I was sitting on there for 16 to 18 hours. It was midnight many days before I got off my computer. And I just want to help everybody I possibly can to
Same.
be able to manage their techie stuff. If they're not feeling like they're techie. Oops, I got to figure out where did my chat go? My chat disappeared on me.
Have you got full screen? You'll have to just
Yeah, it's on full screen.
run
Just
your
hover over
I
the
found
bottom.
it. Oh
Yeah,
no,
run
it's on the black bar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hopeful. Try this out, guys, and tell me if it opens up for you. Okay.
Yep.
Yep, it opens.
Oh, yay. But this was the best one of the ones that I tried. Okay. But if everybody's different, then we respond differently to different kinds of instruction. So there's other ones on there if this one doesn't work for you. But this is the one that I like to use the most.
Okay, cool.
I go to Chat GPT and I ask them what kinds of questions I should ask.
Oh, I've done
Yeah. Because I don't even know what questions to ask.
Oh, not for a survey, but just generally, like, what's a great question I can ask, you know, for TikTok video or for my community or like whatever.
Yeah. Well, like I'm always thinking what kind of questions I can ask at my TikTok live every day, right?
Yep.
And so I asked ChatGPT what questions I can ask, and it gave me a whole bunch of questions to ask.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can also ask ChatGPT what you should ask it.
I'll try that sometime.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Mike pointed that out one time. He said, you can ask it, what should I ask you to get this? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I
Okay,
think
I'm going to go down. I'm back in my Word document here. And these are just different blurbs I put together, right? And these are different blurbs that go with that same link for the savvy spender. And invitation to my LinkedIn Live events. And I just save them all in a document, and I just call them I just know that all my blurbs are saved in this document, right?
Yeah.
Criteria I look for in a digital business. No MLM, no monthly fees, no annual membership, no lotions, potions, pills, or crypto. 100% commission, daily pay, work 2 hours a day, done for me funnel system, copy and paste free ads. Those are things that so I thought, why keep it all in my head? Why don't I just put it on a document?
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. And if you want to screenshot some of this stuff, go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah, I will, definitely.
Yeah.
Can you share it in the group or no?
What do you
It's a
mean?
lot there.
Like in your school community? Just put a link to it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll see how I can do that. That's great.
Yeah, do you see where it says share up in the top the top corner there? Blue. It's blue.
Mm.
The top corner of the Word doc page.
Got that, just
Oh.
that one,
Says
Chris,
share, and that'll give you probably a URL.
Christine.
Yes.
And
Don't share that particular one because you've got login details down the bottom.
Yeah.
I can see login details. So you need to take those login details away
So
before you share anything.
yeah, duplicate
Yeah.
the document and then
Take your
take out
personal
what you don't need
login.
and then
Yeah.
yeah, call
Yeah.
it
Oh, I see where it says share.
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
There she
Oh,
goes.
But it's true, if you make a duplicate first and take out your personal login stuff,
Yeah.
and then
We
just
don't
share
need to see you.
yeah.
your
yeah.
list.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Christine's
Okay.
learning some stuff.
But I'm just going to go down to the bottom of this document, bypass all these links here. Let's see. So there's little blurbs like, "Hi, Scott. Have you ever experienced a business where people join you without talking to you?" That's what we can use this blurb
Okay,
for the legacy, right?
sure.
Mm.
There's different things in here, but this is a really big document. I want to get down to the end to my invite. I've got a whole bunch of different invites that you can copy and paste if you want.
Okay.
Let's see.
So
Oh.
are you sharing these so that we can then post these on a LinkedIn page, or?
So you can take these blurbs and you can use them for yourself to promote your own stuff.
Thank
Right,
you.
but
Very
is the idea
generous.
that they go on the LinkedIn page, since that's your
Yeah,
main
these are what I use for LinkedIn. So
Okay.
here's a thanks for connecting. How long have you
Okay.
been involved with network marketing and looking for a laser targeted way to build a network marketing business? And you can rework these however you want. You can take and copy and paste them, put them into Chat GPT.
Mhm.
I wouldn't use them word for word exactly the way mine are, because what'll happen is it will oh, I'm trying to think of the
Them?
word.
You'll get flagged.
It's not the flagged that I'm worried about.
No?
It's the fact that they'll get pushed down to the bottom.
Oh,
Oh,
The search engines will push them down because they're all exactly the same. It's like what happens
Oh,
on
right.
YouTube.
Yeah.
That's
well,
what,
you want
Yeah. With
to put
Yeah.
your own
With
style
Michelle's,
in it
yeah.
anyway, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So just
So you
copy
can
and paste
put
them.
this into Chat GPT, whatever you
Right.
want to use from
Right.
Christine's, and then ask
Yeah.
them to reword it, and then you can change it. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Mm.
thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
So there's
Yeah.
a bunch of thanks for connecting. There's a response. Let's see, how to succeed in business, read every day, focus on high level tasks. I'll use different, depending on the conversation that I've got with different people on LinkedIn, I'll go in and pull up these different blurbs that I've used over the years, right? Some of these are really old. So I'm
But
going
you
to
still
go
use them?
in and clean it up before I send it over to you guys. And
That's
you know,
Still-
here's one. Happy Friday. Welcome to my world and my network, right? And just gives you some ideas of what you can do for introductions.
Sure.
Let's see. I still haven't found my invites to connect, guys. They're way at the bottom.
Mm.
They're there somewhere.
Yeah.
Gosh, you've had a lot of different businesses, Christine.
I was in 26 at one time.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
And I thought my 7 is a lot. I think I've counted about 7 or 8.
Yeah. Okay, so here's another endorsement message that you can use. I just realized that we have been connected since April of 2013. Finally, a business card that attracts. So I had a digital business card that I was in at one time. That was a network marketing thing.
Send out cards?
No, it was the bump card, it was called. It was a
Oh.
business card, actual digital business card. And it had a CRM attached to it, but it was
Christine?
very expensive. Pardon me?
How many Red Bulls do you have a day?
All I know is the name. I never have drank a Red Bull in my entire life.
I'm just kidding.
me neither.
And I've got on my desk, I've got a Perrier. And what's in Perrier? It's water, carbon dioxide, and natural flavor. So there's nothing that much in it.
Yeah.
So here's my motto, you guys, and I'm going to tell you this over and over and over again. If it's legal, morally right, and non-fattening, I'll do it.
We're in.
I used to be 225 pounds, guys.
No
I
Yeah.
remember
way.
you saying that
Oh,
last
yeah.
time. It's like, wow.
You're the tiniest little thing.
Well, it was after my last baby, right? And I got it off, and boy, I followed a plan. I can't even remember what the plan was I followed, but it worked.
Good for you.
And so that's where I've learned to follow a blueprint, right?
Yeah.
And I'm so strict with myself following this blueprint, and I'm having success, but I got to get better because I want to be able to make 100K in 30 days.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my goal.
Me too.
Okay, we're just here, invite to connect, okay? And look at my company. So here's one. I hope all's well during this crazy time. I noticed you do a lot to support network marketers, or you can put whatever word in there you want, right? And I recently joined an online trading business that may be of interest. Are you open to taking a look? Christine. Here's another one. Hope all's well during this uncertain time. I noticed you support network marketers. I recently joined an online trading business that may be of interest. Are you open to taking a look? Christine. I hope you're surviving this crazy time as a network marketer. These are all, I put them the same thing through ChatGPT, and it comes up with a different blurb every time. It's a little bit different each time.
Yeah.
Here's another one. It's very straightforward. I'd love to connect with you. Looking forward to joining your network here on LinkedIn. Christine. Very simple, straightforward. There's a
That's a very
message.
good opening one, isn't it? Like just the connection.
Yeah, these are what I use in the groups.
Yeah, and see what occurs from there, you know?
Yeah. But you guys,
Well,
I've got over 23,000 connections and followers on LinkedIn
I know.
as a result of doing this. It's not that I'm anything fancy. I invite 5 to 10 people to connect with me every day.
So, Christine,
And you go
when you
into-
say, when you say that you use it in the group, is it actually, you're not sending messages, you are actually putting it as a post in the group or what?
Yeah, you just do it as a post. I'll take you into a group and just I'll go into my groups in just a minute here, okay?
Okay.
I get so excited
Yeah.
when you start talking about LinkedIn because I've had success, guys.
Yeah.
Most of the people that have bought from me have bought from to come from LinkedIn, and they've either come into my email list through the LinkedIn surveys that I've done, or they've clicked on one of my posts in LinkedIn, right? I've only had 4 people come in through TikTok.
That's amazing. I think
everybody else.
I've been on LinkedIn for many, many years, but I haven't really felt totally confident on it. So I've got a few thousand connections. So I want to really revamp that because I think it's nice to have that little bit of professionalism around it as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to stop my share on the page, and I'm going to share my LinkedIn now, okay? Because I'm going to show you how to go in the groups before we run out of time. We get too busy talking here.
Right. And
Having too
Bruce,
much fun.
you go to Christine's training 2 weeks ago. It's brilliant. It shows you all the group stuff.
Okay, I'll have a look. Thanks, Donna.
Yeah, so go to those 9 dots up in the top right corner. I call it my crosshatch. Go to this little crosshatch here. And then you go over to the 3 little blue men, go to groups. And so don't join any more than about 25 groups, guys. You can be in as many as 100 groups on LinkedIn.
Wow.
They will let you, but I was there once and I couldn't manage it. It was too much. It was way too much. And that was part of my 16 to 18 hours a day online. So I'm just in, I think 22 or 25 groups. I'm not in very many. So we'll just take the top one here. Click on the group. Over here where it says show all. You click on show all. And then it lists all the members. There's 21,000 members. So you want to be in groups. Don't join any groups smaller than 3,000, okay? I've got a few groups that are less than 3,000, but the only reason that I'm in those groups is because I've been paid to help them grow their groups.
Hmm.
Okay, so here we go. To do a search, you start with A. Now watch what happens. See, did you see that? Okay, I'm gonna put A again. Watch. See, did you see how it changed?
Yep.
Do you guys see how it changed? So the search engines are really powerful on LinkedIn. They're just like TikTok, maybe more powerful than TikTok, but I'm prejudiced too. Anyway, so you look for see where it says second. If it says first, that means they're directly connected to you. If it's a second or a third level, you'll see it'll say 2ND or 3ND, 3RD, right? And you're just going to look quickly at the headline underneath their name. Do it for you, do it for your family, work from home. Oh, this looks like a good one to check out. So then you go over their name, right click on the name, and this little drop down menu opens up and you click open link in new tab. Click that at the very top. And see at the top here, it starts opening a new browser window, right? So you click on that browser window. It's going to take you right to that person's file. And the reason you do it that way is, oh, she's in Primerica. Great. I'm going to invite her to connect. If they're in a network marketing group, chances are they aren't happy with their group that they're in, or they're open to more, right? Because they're not making as much money as they'd like to.
Sure.
So you do not click on the message button here in their profile, right? So I'm going to go back to the first LinkedIn where I did the search. This is where you want to go. So you click a message here.
Why? What's the difference between messaging them there versus on their own page?
If you message on their own page, you can't send them a message on the free.
Oh, free account?
Yeah, if you're not connected to them.
So you're not
compliant.
in premium?
Here's the thing about groups. You can direct message anybody in the groups that you're not connected to without being penalized by LinkedIn.
Okay.
If
that is gold, like that is gold.
it is. I've done as many as 110. I got tired. Well, I just sent them direct messages, just like a regular message. But that's why I've got all those little blurbs that I was showing you in that Word document. And so depending on who they are, and you change the blurbs. You use one. The reason you have so many different ones is because you have to change the blurbs so that you don't get what is that called? Discovered, or they think that you're a robot. You don't want the LinkedIn algorithm to think you're a robot. So you do 3 to 5 of one, and then I usually just do 2 or 3 times using the same invite, and then I'll change it and do a different one, because usually when they use robots, see, LinkedIn is really against robots of any kind. Like I had Sprout Social that I was using for years. I used Sprout Social for 12 years, and I was using it to pre-schedule posts to go out to all my social media platforms. And I just got a message from LinkedIn one day here a couple months ago telling me that we're not allowed to use third-party posters or posting platforms to post on LinkedIn anymore. But I am able to use repurpose.io. So I connected repurpose.io to my TikTok and my LinkedIn, and I've got videos now, which is even better. Videos are way better than just plain stale posts.
Oh, sure.
They're not stale. What's my word? Stationary posts.
Got it.
Yeah. I think you know what I mean.
Static posts.
Yeah, static.
There is a meeting tonight too on repurpose.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yep.
So I'm going to copy.
Christine, I have a quick question.
I might have an answer.
Okay. You on all your your collection of blurbs, you mentioned different things about network marketing and such, but are those all crafted intentionally to then lead them into the legacy program, or are you also in MLMs? And like, I'm just looking for clarity because you're mentioning network marketing.
Okay,
Is that
The
because they're in network marketing and you think they would be unhappy, they're unhappy, and so you want to like steer them into the
Yes.
legacy opportunity?
yeah. So
You're not trying to promote any network marketing business at all. Okay.
the only one that I'm promoting is through doing the oh, nah, I got too many things going through my head all at the same time. The endorsements, right? So if you're promoting the endorsements and you're using those links to surveys, so that one link to the survey for Nexus Rewards, that's a network marketing company. That's the only one that I'm really promoting at all. And I don't get very many people signing up for that because they can opt out they don't have to do the survey if they don't want to, right?
So your logic then is to target people who are already in network marketing because you know that they're kind of in that digital selling space and you want to show them a different opportunity.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So here's what I've discovered is most people in network marketing are not happy with where they're at.
Yeah.
They're sick and tired of monthly fees. I felt like I was literally being nibbled to death by a duck because of all the monthly fees and the auto ships. And I realized I was paying way more money than I was ever making. So that's where most people are who are in network marketing. So I do searches for network marketing for the groups, and I do searches for home-based business. I do searches for MLM, and I do searches for small business because in small business, there's a lot of network marketing and MLM stuff in there for people that are members of those groups, those kinds of businesses in there. And I'm finding that I get the best response from those groups.
Okay.
But just remember, when you're looking to join groups, you want to make sure that you only join groups with 3,000 or more members.
Right.
And the reason for that is because you want inventory. You're looking for inventory, people you can message, right? And if you have a smaller group and you decide that group isn't producing for you anymore, and you want to leave the group, if it's smaller than 3,000 people, they'll be able to tell when you leave the group. You don't want people to tell when you leave the group.
Oh, they don't like that.
You want to be stealthy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, you don't want to get known for joining and leaving groups.
Oh, hopping in and hopping out. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a poacher.
And I'm trying to protect all my people so you don't get in trouble. Okay, I am going to, what did I do here? Can you see what I'm doing on LinkedIn right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I usually put their first name in here. And I'll say, Aaron, I see you're with network marketing, MLM business. It would be great to connect. I can just say that if I want. I don't have to say anymore. But sometimes I'll say something else if I notice something in their headline. But you don't want to spend a whole bunch of time researching everybody.
Yeah.
You should be able to just look down that list of all those people and see a word or two somewhere in that headline that tells you, like there's one down here, Erin Bright. But she's a first level connection. So that was a good choice, right? She joined me. She connected with me. And there's Artie Roy. She joined me. She just says networking at Atomy in India. Atomy is a network marketing business. And there's hundreds of, probably thousands of people in that group all over the world. It's been around for a while.
Yeah.
But most of them aren't making any money. Yeah. I'm just using that as an example. So I'm going to send Aaron this message. And let's see here. I'm just going to click on send. So you just send it like it's a regular old message. And then when you see that little blue man show up, do
Mhm.
not click this little blue man,
Why?
because as soon as you click that blue man, it tells the LinkedIn search engines that you've used up one of your invites for the day. See,
Yeah.
this is the whole idea of doing this in the groups, is flying under the radar
Mm.
of the LinkedIn search engines, because they only allow you, LinkedIn will only allow you to connect with 5 to 10 people a day. And it's usually 5 or less, especially if you haven't been active on LinkedIn and you all of a sudden start to invite people, I don't think you can even invite 5 now. They've tightened up big time.
I probably think
So-
you're above it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You want to fly under the radar. You got to get underneath those search engines' radar so they can't see you.
Go in the back door.
Clever girl.
And that's another thing. The reason why I have you right click on their name and then open up a separate window, that is also flying under the radar of the search engines, because they don't know that you're checking out a profile. And the person whose profile you're checking out isn't going to get a message that their profile's been
Yes.
checked by you.
Yes. So
Right?
Christine, are you a premium member or are you a free
I
member?
was a premium member, but right now I'm mad at LinkedIn because they took my account down a couple months ago because they didn't like me doing posting for jobs with Legacy.
Oh,
They got mad at me, and so they put me in. I thought somebody had hacked me, and so I thought, well, I'm on a paid platform. I'm not going to continue to pay for this, and somebody else is running my account for me. So I put a stop payment on it. And so I'm just holding off for a while here.
You're still getting plenty done, right? Without it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So in this manner, how many people do you message in a day? What's your number that
Well-
you aim for?
Well, I like to get at least 10 to 20.
10 to 20 a day?
Yeah.
7 days a
Oh.
week?
Not Sunday. I don't do Sunday.
Okay.
We've got 8 kids. We go to church. We talk to family.
Okay.
But you
So
know,
if
10
you ha-
or 20 a day as opposed to maybe four.
Yeah.
like, huge.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you haven't
Good
been on
times.
LinkedIn for a while, like in my case, I mean, I'm not very active on it at the moment. So would you recommend that I get active, a little bit more active before I start connecting with these people, or before I start sending out messages like this?
Okay, I'll give you a brainwave, okay?
Okay, darling.
Okay, sweetheart. I'm going to go into my network here. Can you see where I'm going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and when you get into my network, so here's what this one is going to suggest. These people are all people that LinkedIn is going to suggest based on my profile, right?
Yep.
And so I'll quickly go through this and I'll click on maybe 3 people and click on the connect button, right? So that LinkedIn knows that you're active, you're getting active.
Okay.
And then do that every day. And then after you've done this for, maybe 3 or 4 days, then start going into the groups and practice flying underneath the radar, okay?
Okay.
And sending direct messages to people. And
Thank you.
these are things that I do. I don't know. They're just like automatic to me now because I've done them for so many years. And I'm so thankful for LinkedIn, and I will always be a LinkedIn lover, I guess you call me.
That's a great idea. Thank you so much. I'll do that.
So
I need
let's
to do
see.
that too. Yeah.
So you just look at these few words right underneath their name, right? The headline. And so what's this person got here? She does social media marketing. We don't
Katie.
want these people there. if they're
Oh.
into social media marketing, they're usually, if they say that on their profile, that means that they are experts and they want you to hire them to do your social media marketing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
point.
psychology and marketing, social media marketing, you want to look for people who are, say they're an entrepreneur, or some of them will come right out and say that they are in network marketing, right? Or they'll say the name of their company. So you just want to go real quickly through. You don't want to take a whole bunch of time and waste a whole bunch of time. Here says entrepreneur, legal shield. Okay, click it.
So
Oh,
you've got to
this
be
guy's,
strategic
now
in who you
sometimes,
connect with.
no, he
Oh.
won't let me connect with him. It says, sorry, invitation not sent. So people can turn that off, the
Mhm.
connect button. They can turn that off in their profile settings. So if don't worry, if you get a message like that, you don't get upset about it or anything, because
Just go
it's
to
just
the
that
next
they've
one.
got, yeah.
Plenty of
Next,
people on here, right?
Yep.
okay, here's
How many
entrepreneur in the
people
crypto
are on
space.
LinkedIn actually? Do you have any idea about the figures of people, the number of people that are on LinkedIn?
Yeah, I do. Let's see, where do we go to find that?
Oh,
But
don't
before I
worry,
go there,
don't take
before I
time.
go there, I just want to show you this one person here, Cynthia Nagel. She's an entrepreneur in the crypto space. I never connect to people in the crypto space, guys.
No, me either. I know that name. It's not nice from memory.
There's
Well,
no image. Would you do if it's someone
yeah,
with
if
no
there
image
is no
on there?
image, I
Yeah.
don't connect with them.
That's right, yeah.
And if they're in crypto, I don't connect with them.
No.
They're very
Marketing,
different
crypto.
business
They don't
people.
take no for an answer, and they don't respect anything about why you don't want to.
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
come onto your profile and do in the comments, yeah? They
Yeah,
post these
yeah.
nasty
So
things.
just don't connect with them. That's
Mm.
that's a safe way. So I'm going to go back. What was that thing we were going to check out?
How many
Happy-
people
How
are
many
actually on
people on
LinkedIn
LinkedIn?
I was going to check out something on
or
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn users?
Oh yeah, how
How
many there are?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure. Oh, I got a brainwave. Oh, you guys, I am so smart.
We know. We love
You
you.
are.
I'm going to go into Chat GPT.
Yes.
Let's
Your
see.
little assistant.
Yeah.
Say hello to my little friend, ChatGPT.
Gosh.
While you're doing that, I wanted to ask if you have a training on how to optimize your LinkedIn profile.
I do. I have
Okay.
I have several different modules that I've set up in the back. In my back office, I call it. As of March
Classroom?
2025, LinkedIn has over 1.15 billion registered members worldwide.
That's
1.5
perfect.
billion?
Yeah,
Wow.
1.5
Yeah.
billion.
1.15.
A B.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Is that enough?
I've got
That's enough.
yeah, I've got 134.5 million.
This
Oh,
is billion here.
Yeah, it says it surpassed 1 billion registered users, but it says activity approximately 134.5 million users.
so
Yeah.
that
That
many are
indicates
active.
16.2% of LinkedIn total users are active. There you go.
Yeah.
16%.
That's right. That's awesome.
Mm. We're so clever. Thanks for the
Thanks, GPT.
Okay. There was another question. I think I missed. Somebody asked a question.
I was just asking about resources on optimizing your profile. You said they're in your
right,
back
right,
office.
right,
What
right.
does that mean, your back office?
I'm going to show you.
Is that on school?
Yeah.
Like in the classroom, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to stop
Not-
sharing, reshare.
Oh, you can
Stop share, and I'm going to reshare so that you can see. I have multiple search engines open all the time on my screen. I do certain platforms on Google. I do my LinkedIn, and my professional email is on Microsoft, and banking is on another one. I won't tell you what it is because I
Is there a
want
reason for
somebody
that?
Your
listening.
account number and your PIN number. Why not?
Is there a reason for not for using different search engines? Is
Well,
there
my
a
reason is because I've been doing online marketing for so long. I don't want all of my platforms identified to the same search engine.
Mm,
Okay.
And I don't want one search engine to take over my computer,
yeah.
Okay.
because
That's
that's what
actually
they
a
all
great
want you to
idea.
do. Yeah. So
I
I
just know
use,
Firefox and Safari. Google
wow.
Chrome and Safari.
So
But
Google
most of the
Chrome,
things on Safari, I do,
yeah,
or Google Chrome, I think.
yeah, they all have their idiosyncrasies. And here's something that I discovered over the years. Every once in a while, all of them do this. Every once in a while, they do a big major update. And then it messes up my Zoom. It messes up all my online marketing. It's a mess for about a week. And
Right.
so you lose business because things aren't
Yeah.
working properly. So I started using different search engines for different things so that I could at least be able to have success
Yeah. Yeah.
for my business.
That's,
It makes sense.
yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I wanted to show you my community. So I have my own community, and I am so excited I got this community finally put together. You can see that that's just the website. I don't want to go into my website. I'm just going to go into the communities of the school, and I'll go into my Thrivability for Seniors. And I
Yeah.
am so proud of that name because I didn't come up with it. ChatGPT came up with it.
Huh.
And I did a search, and I'm going to show you how to search the search engines. If you're trying to search for good words to use in any of your work that you're doing online marketing, you go to these two arrows here, and in the search bar up here, you type in a word. And so I typed in LinkedIn. Okay. And then you go below and you click on search all communities.
Ah,
And it tells you the number that are there as well.
There's
The amount of 1,000.
Over 1,000 results for LinkedIn.
Those are the people
and
that
you
are on
even
LinkedIn.
spelled it incorrectly. You've got a double L in there. So
Yeah. ChatGPT is really great. It's attached to just about everything. But if there's over 1,000 communities that have the word LinkedIn in them, that means if I have LinkedIn in mine, it's going to get pushed way down to the bottom of all the search engines. So you want to find words that aren't that are going to keep you up at the top of the search engines, right? So Thrivability, if I type Thrivability in,
Part of SEO, isn't it? Doing that.
yeah. And I'm going to search the communities for Thrivability.
there they are.
Look at that. There's still 1,000 results.
But you're at the top.
But look at this. Look at this. Watch. Thrivability for seniors.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you're showing it up in the top 3 there. It's because of the word thrive, I think.
Yeah. 931 results.
Yeah.
Getting down.
But it doesn't have LinkedIn in the name, right? So at least it's less. And so here's me, Thrivability for Seniors. And I'm going to click on my community now and take you into my community. Oh, I've got somebody waiting to be entered into my community.
Ooh.
This little blurb, I had ChatGPT write this little blurb. I had ChatGPT write this little blurb. I gave it some pointers and it wrote the blurb out. I had this attitude, not aptitude, determines altitude video saved in YouTube. So I just brought it over here.
That's great.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so I'm going to take you into my classroom. You ready for
So
this?
Christine, when you're tired and your husband comes home, do you ask ChatGPT what to say to him?
I
Just
won't
kidding.
tell you what I say to him.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. This is the LinkedIn turbochargers, so everybody can come and it's free, right? This is my ebook that I wrote and it's for sale for $27.
Okay.
And this is my LinkedIn live events. They are going to be paid as of April. I'm not going to charge a whole lot, but I figure I put a lot of work into my LinkedIn. I should charge for that. This
Do you have,
is,
do you have replays of your live events?
yeah, I do. And I'm
Okay.
in the process of trying to download some of them from YouTube onto here
Okay. Sorry to
and
interrupt.
onto turbochargers. So
Yeah.
this down here, reworking your LinkedIn profile for profitability. This is if you have a LinkedIn profile that is all set up either for a job that you had before or another business. It's really a challenge to rework your LinkedIn profile and get it up and running and ready and powerful for something new, right?
Mhm.
And that's $4.97. And then this is for somebody who's setting up a LinkedIn profile for the first time. That's $2.97. And this one is, I'm trying to remember what this one is.
Great.
If you click on it, it'll probably open and tell
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, probably will. Oh, this is all my legacy products.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, this is how getting them into my website.
Okay.
And these are groups that I have joined.
Yeah.
And they show you what groups you have joined. And then I've got one more. This is free. I've run into so many people since I've been doing the legacy business who don't speak English. And our
Oh.
church has put together an English program teaching people English and they've been running it all over the world for quite a few years now. It's free. People can come and learn English because I notice most all the websites that you go to online are in English. Your social
Mm.
media, they're all in English. Everything is just about English. And I discovered through my sons that English is the actual accepted language of business in the worldwide.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
And so we
global
want to
business.
help. Yeah, we want to help these people. I had a total of 5 people on my in my English Connect class on Saturday. We run it every Saturday morning at 10:30. But like there's different areas. They run it from different areas, and we have a whole slide presentation, and we talk, and it's all on Zoom. And people unmute themselves so that we can, just like what we're doing here. And I help them pronounce words.
Idea.
Well, in Canada, if you want to immigrate to Canada, you have to have a level 8 in English. Somebody in your family has to have a level 8 in English, and everybody has 2 years to get to a level 8 in English, but there has to be one person that's at a level 8
At the beginning.
because you can't get a job if you
They're
don't.
starting that in Australia too. When you arrive, you have to have good English skills and stuff like that. So
Otherwise you can't get a job. You're going to starve, right?
that's fair enough, right?
Yeah. And if you're a doctor, a lawyer, an Indian chief, I'm sorry, that's what we used to say when we were kids.
YMCA.
Yeah, not politically correct anymore.
Anyway, you have to, even if you live in Canada, like I'm a legal secretary. I got my first training originally in British Columbia. But when I came to Alberta, I had to write an exam and then I had to go and get upgrading for my legal secretarial documentation. So it's not just immigrants that have to write an exam. Everybody, if you go from province to province, you have to upgrade.
Yeah, and English it's not I mean, if you speak it, that's fine, but it's constantly evolving as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and different jargon and things like that, and the way you're speaking, depending on which industry you're in.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that's free and it's at 10:30 in the morning. I've got a link in here. You just click on here and you can click on the Zoom link and get right into the meeting at 10:30 on Saturday morning.
Oh, that's a good idea. I might join and then
Love
see
to
how
have
we run
you.
it.
We had
And
5
when I
people.
start my own community, then I'll see if I can put that in. Although there would be links based in Australia as well, but I'd love to see how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I'm actually an
another thing I've
ESL teacher
noticed
myself.
that in Africa, a lot of the people in Africa are Christians.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of Christian entrepreneurs
Mm-hmm.
like myself as well, and we don't hide it anymore, because previously we were
No.
too afraid to say that we're a Christian business owner.
Yeah.
We have missionaries from my church that are in Africa.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, we do. And so the whole idea is to help these people be able to provide for themselves and their families, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Christine, you don't put this one in your calendar so that we can see our time zone?
Oh, I
Isn't it
don't know if I put it in the calendar yet. No, I didn't put it in the calendar yet.
No, I was just looking, I'm like, it's not there, so I don't know what, because
Yeah.
it'll be
Yeah.
different. It'll be Sunday probably for us.
Yeah. So I'm going to have an OG. So all the OGs that have been involved with my LinkedIn program are going to get in for free to my LinkedIn Live.
Yay.
Thank you.
But anybody who signs up, comes into my community after April 1st is going to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Is that an April Fool's joke? April
No, it's not a joke.
No,
This is
I
for real.
actually did the same with mine, but I started it already because, we want to grow and we want to share and we want people to
Yeah.
in because you get the affiliate with it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I've been really thinking that through. So I hope I've answered some questions here.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's a good info, as always.
Yeah. Oh, I just love, I'm sorry, we're overtime here. At the
That's
time
okay.
just goes so fast. The same thing happens with my TikTok lives.
Mm.
I tend to go overtime if I don't really watch the time closely.
So you have good engagement on TikTok?
Yeah. I keep
get-
track. I
I
keep
get
track.
crickets. I don't get much at all, fortunately.
Yeah, no, I don't get a lot.
Go into your search, into that search bar and
Mhm.
type in what kind of people you're looking for. It's at the top. There's the top right.
I know what you mean. On the
Yeah.
homepage.
And type in the kind of person you're looking for, like network marketers or home-based business or
Retirees or
or empty nesters.
yeah.
I get quite a few members from the community coming into mine as well.
So what
And-
does it do when
when
you
you
search
start
for
that
them?
net-
You search for those people and then what?
Well, you take your hashtags and you put some parts of the words into your hashtags that you put
Gotcha.
into your LinkedIn Live. Not
You mean
LinkedIn Live,
TikTok.
TikTok Live.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
followers do you need to go live?
Well, I had to have 1,000, but people are going live on 200 and 300 and
I got
500.
in.
Yeah, I think that's
I was
same
able
as
to
it,
at 500.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got in at 200 just
Oh, wow.
recently with
yeah.
my new
Yeah, I only have 72 followers at the moment in this channel, but I have another channel that has 50K followers.
Mm.
And I was thinking of going live in that. Like, I don't know if strategically it's smart to go live in one and try to tell people, go follow me in this other
Okay,
channel.
that one that has all the followers, what is it for? What did you set it
Well,
up?
I've had it for a few years. Like it's been for like midlife wellness and holistic living and things like face yoga, because that's something that I've taught on. That's why it blew up, because I was doing face yoga exercises. So it doesn't really match. But when I think of like holistic living, that includes like mind, body, spirit, as well as finances, relationships, like all of that. So I was kind of thinking I could, bridge a little bit.
Yeah, you can transition it right into the legacy program.
Don't.
Yeah, I just wanted to try and do the legacy one as its own thing.
Yeah.
And then to experiment with just like starting a brand new account rather than confuse people. I didn't quite feel like showing up and confusing people.
Well, I would tie the yoga right into legacy and have some facial exercises, that yoga things that you can do for the legacy. Okay, here's our legacy one. I don't know. Or raise different eyebrows.
Downward dog when you drop your pen. Sorry.
I don't know. It just, as soon as you
Not
told me
making
that,
fun. Not making
my
fun.
mind started running amok. Are there any
Yeah,
final
like
questions?
I've made a couple of posts in there saying, if you're looking, like I can't say verbatim what I posted, but basically invitations to come and follow me over at this new page.
Mhm.
But I've been more consistent in the new one. I've been consistently posting twice a day for 2 weeks, not 3 times yet, but twice a day for 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And on the other channel, I didn't have a strategy. Like it just sort of grew without me having any sort of strategy. And
Right.
so I didn't really apply anything. And so I've had weeks that go by where I don't post anything on that page.
Mm,
But still, there's 50,000 people in
yeah.
there.
Is that
And when I
is
do
that on
post
LinkedIn?
something,
Yeah,
sometimes
I-
they'll get like a lot of views, but
Yeah.
not all. So I'm trying to figure out like what to do, if I should be.
I got an idea.
What's that?
Do you know Amy? She does a lot of training in our community.
Tannehill. Amy Tannehill.
Yeah, I
Amy,
saw
Amy
her
Nicole.
training last week for the first time.
Yeah. Get into her group. And her group is called, her school group is called What's Next?
Is that a free group or is it paid?
I think you can get into, I think you can get into the group for free.
I think it's paid
I
now,
was thinking it
actually.
was paid,
Oh,
but
maybe it is.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I'm trying not
Okay.
to oversubscribe myself to all these
Yeah, I
paid.
hear ya. Go
Yeah.
into the members of the digital growth community, that
Mhm.
one, the free one that we get invited into when we first join. Go into the members and then type in the search bar, Amy Tannehill. And then just ask her a direct question and just say, hey, do you have any
Oh.
free stuff in your community? I really need help with my TikTok.
I was going to say you could go into the DGC community too and ask people to follow you.
I did. Nobody
You
followed
did?
me.
No?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, put your link in here. Go into the chat, put your link in here.
it's called Digital Daily Pay with Kim.
Okay. Put it
So you'd
into the
have to
chat.
We're going to follow you now.
This is your 72 one followers.
Yeah, there's just 72.
Oh. Now,
72 more than nothing, girl.
you need to put your whole thing in there. I don't
Oh, you
think I
want me
can
to
open
go to
that.
TikTok and find it and
Yeah,
I'm afraid you
yeah,
have
it's
to.
on your profile, I think.
Digital Daily Pay with Kim.
yeah.
Okay, I'll follow you.
I'm gonna see if it'll let me in. No, it's not letting me in.
Got it. I got it on the handle.
You
Here we
found
go.
it?
Yeah, here we go. There you go. There's the actual link.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
that's
got
it.
it.
Yeah. Thank you.
There we go.
I just followed you, Kim.
Oh, now
by
I
the
have
way.
75 followers.
I followed you.
See, that's another thing I haven't learned yet. Like, how many
I'm following
people
you.
should I be following?
It's not really that important how many people you follow. The most important thing is how many people are following you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
I
think
followed
they
you.
always said they always say not to follow, but more people than what you are actually, than the amount of people that are following you.
Yeah,
it should be.
Now
You
you
should
have
have more
77.
followers.
Now you have 77. I just looked and think.
Yeah, I'm going to follow you as
Okay.
well. I'm just
Cool.
trying to get in on my laptop.
cool,
Donna,
cool.
can you send it to me on Messenger?
Oh,
Oh, actually,
gosh.
I can do
so
that. Hang on a
needy.
sec.
Yes, I
I can
can.
do. Hang on, I can do it. I
Does
can
anybody
copy it.
else need to be followed? Does anybody else need to be
Yes,
followed?
me,
Oh,
please. Hang on a sec.
Can you put your link into the chat?
Yeah, I can
I
always
will. Thank
stand to be
you.
followed.
Okay, let's all do it. Okay, let's all do it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and with this channel, like I've been trying, Michelle talks about your storefront. So I've been trying to be super consistent with my storefront, and I forgot the yellow on one of them, but in my other channel, it's so inconsistent. It's like, because I didn't know about that type
Oh,
of
yeah. Yeah.
strategy. So that's why I didn't start talking about this on the other page.
I got you, Kurt.
Thank you. What's yours, Donna? It's up there? Okay,
Yeah, Donna's legacy one.
great. Yeah, I just got the notice. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm putting mine in.
I just followed
I'm
you
trying
back
to get
down.
mine in too. Hang on.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Oh, I already
I
have
see you
this
there,
one.
Kurt.
Oh my goodness.
So what?
I see you there. I'm trying to join your TikTok here.
Great, thanks.
My
I
computer's
think I'm
just taking a
following
long
you,
time to
Christine.
load.
I think I
Oh, I'm following you now. I just clicked on it.
am. Thanks.
Mm.
I'm trying to go between my phone and my laptop with the links.
Oh, hang on, I'll get it for you, Ruth.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Here we go. I'll just grab it and put it in there. There you
I
go.
just sent it to you as well. Okay, then I'll copy and paste it and follow you guys. I think I am. I'm not sure if I'm following you, Kurt.
Not sure.
Oh, mine's making me log in here.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what mine was doing. That's why it took me forever now. I've got you, Donna. Donna, have you
Yeah.
got two? Yeah, I've got Kim, Kurt.
Hmm.
All right, I'm going to have to go because I've got visitors.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll follow you. And if you could follow me back, unless you've done it already, that would be great. But
Mhm.
Kurt
Oh,
and
bummer.
Kim, I'll follow you as well.
Thank you. I
Perfect.
just
Thanks,
followed you,
Donna.
Donna, and Kurt.
Thank you very much.
So did you all start yours from scratch?
Yes.
My TikTok, yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Yes. You
Yeah,
started
from
mine from
scratch. And
scratch.
I've just gone over 130, I think. Since I've been doing my lives, I've been getting more. So
Yeah,
that's
me too.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's
like
mine?
I wonder if it would be smart to go live on my other one
I
and
would.
just
yeah,
you
I
would?
Yeah. You're,
I'd be building on that one because you've already got the numbers there, right? You could.
Yes, this is what I've been wondering. Like, what's
So
the best
easily.
approach?
Oh,
Yeah.
Christine, are you looking at mine?
yeah. I'm trying to go through
Yeah.
everybody's
I
here.
followed you all. I followed you all.
You actually go live from your laptop?
You're supposed to be
I
able to
don't
go
think
live
you
on your
can.
laptop, but somebody told me that, but I don't. I do it on my phone.
I
And
can't
then
go
you
live
can,
top. It doesn't work very well because you've got to download there's something or other to do it. And
okay.
Ah,
I can't see you, Kim.
I can't find you, Ruth. Hmm.
Oh, I'm there.
I think I'm following all of you now.
I'm looking at your, on my laptop, I'm looking at your
He is
page, but
looking
I
at
can't
you,
get you on my
kid.
phone.
Just click on her link, that I just up, that's down the bottom, Kurt.
Yeah, I guess I need to. I was trying to do it on my phone.
I don't have
Okay.
Kim either, so.
I think everything's okay there. There, I got that one. There's Kim.
Mm-hmm.
There's Donna.
Yay!
There's me.
We've been friends for a
Woohoo.
long time, Christine.
Yeah, we have. Okay, any more questions?
So,
No, thank
Okay,
you.
let's,
Thousands, but I appreciate you. Thank you.
oh, you're very welcome.
thank
I'm
you
here
very
to
much.
And we're going to
Thanks,
be seeing each
everyone.
other in less than an hour now.
Yes,
Sleep
I
with
know.
us?
Yeah, I got to go feed my
I don't
husband.
know if I'll get that one done today. I'll see, because I've got a lot to
Ask,
do.
ask ChatGPT what you should give him for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Hey, I saw a video, before you go, I saw a video and a woman was talking about ChatGPT and she said you can take a picture of what's in your fridge, load it in ChatGPT and it'll tell you what you can make from the ingredients.
I love it.
We don't
Ridiculous.
bother thinking for ourselves anymore. Like, seriously. It's so nice to have that personal
Oh my
touch.
gosh. Well, it's
Uh,
been delightful, guys. I've thoroughly enjoyed this.
Yeah, it's definitely
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you
Well,
very
have a
much.
great day.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
for
you,
now.
Christine.
Bye-bye, Christine.
Bye.